favorite NCIS characters returning this fall, along with some other TV news updates in my nerdy news roundup. That's what I'll be getting into today. What's good people? Welcome back to the channel here on Crewboy Productions. My name is BK, and that's right, I'll be getting into a few TV news updates that will be happening this fall and later on. Let's start with NCIS Origins, and we're talking about Agent Gibbs, which is portrayed by Mark Harmon. Of course, as you know, NCIS Origins is the prequel to the original show NCIS that is set in the 1990s. Per this Deadline article, which is written by Katie Campione, Agent Gibbs will be appearing in all episodes of Season 3 of NCIS Origins, and this will be a part of a present-day mystery tied to his 1990s Camp Pendleton days. So that's the storyline in which Gibbs will be appearing present-day, as he did a couple times in the most recent season of NCIS Origin. The other NCIS news is that Michael Weatherly will be returning to NCIS to portray Agent Tony DiNozzo, to be with the current cast of NCIS in season 24. He will be doing this in a season arc of the upcoming season 24. He had the show Tony and Ziva that was on Paramount Plus. I enjoyed it, but unfortunately, it got canceled. And so it did not get a renewal for season 2. However, he will be returning to his primary show that he was on for many seasons. And so he will be on for an arc. The arc could be 3 episodes, could be 5, could be 6, could be 10. Who knows? But it'll be multiple episodes. So it'll be good to see Tony back on NCIS, on the mothership, as they say. And this is per Variety. The article is written by Joe Otterson. The next show I want to talk about is also in regards to Paramount Plus, and that is MobLand. MobLand was a great hit on Paramount Plus. I enjoyed it. It's been renewed for season 2. They've been in production, but one of the leads, Tom Hardy, was having some behind-the-scenes issues with executive producer, current showrunner, and series writer. There were some issues going on behind the scenes, and at the time, about a month or so ago, some time ago, he was not going to be returning for a season 3 if the show got renewed. But apparently, per this Deadline article, which is written by Nelly Andreeva, those issues apparently have been resolved. So Tom Hardy will be returning per this reporting for this article. They haven't been renewed for a season 3, and it's expected to get a season 3 renewal depending on how season 2 does. Of course, you don't know until they get the official renewal. But if and when they get a season 3 renewal, per this article, those issues have been resolved, and Tom Hardy will return for season 3. And the last bit of TV news is about Netflix, and it's about the new show Nemesis. And that show has been given a renewal for season 2. And this is from the creators and executive producer Courtney A. Kemp and Tani Morale. This article is per Deadline, which was written by Rosy Cordero. The show, the gist of the show, one of the headlines in terms of what the show is about, it tells a story of 2 men on either side of the law. One is a detective, one is a criminal. I've just started to watch this show. I've only watched episode 1, but I'm loving it so far. But they've already been given a season 2 renewal. This news that I'm talking about just came out within the last few days on June 30th, 2026 and July 1st, 2026. So that's pretty good. So I'm liking the show so far. I don't want to talk too much about what I've seen. I don't want to give any spoilers away. But one of the lead actors, you will recognize him if you watch Abbott Elementary. I'm talking about Matthew Law. He is one of the leads in this Nemesis show. He is the one that plays the detective. And Matthew Law is also on Abbott Elementary. He plays the character of O'Shawn, Ava's boyfriend. So if you watch Abbott Elementary, and if you happen to watch Nemesis, you will recognize him. He is also in the show doing a completely different role. So again, but that show has been renewed for season 2. I'm just getting into it. But that is all the information that I wanted to talk about today. I just saw this come through and I just figured maybe give an update on this if you don't know about it or pay attention to these type of things until you actually see the final product on TV when you watch it. So that is all I have for now. Hope you like these type of nerdy updates. If you do, subscribe to the channel here on Crewboy Productions. Subscribe to the podcast, the Silly, Nerdy, and Wordy Podcast, wherever you get your podcasts. I'm also on TikTok at Nerdy Podcaster 124 for those shorts. I'm also on Substack as well at Nerdy Podcaster 124 with the blog and the podcast as well. That is all I have for now. Hope all of you guys have good vibes for the rest of your day. And until next time, we will talk soon. Hello there. You stayed to the end. Thank you so much for watching and listening. If you like these type of nerdy breakdowns in movies and live Broadway TV coverage and industry insights, hit the subscribe button here on YouTube and subscribe to the Silly, Nerdy, and Wordy podcasts wherever you get your podcasts. Just hit the subscribe button. And you can also follow me on TikTok at Nerdy Podcaster 124. Just hit the follow button. It's free. And again, thank you so much for watching and listening. And I'll see you in the next one.